Hi everyone, Rene Bastarache here, and today I'd like to speak to you about a topic that's very important to you, especially as practitioners, and it's a question I had again this morning. Why are so many people scared of hypnosis? Okay, not all of them. Okay, it's not nearly as many now as it was when I started 20 years ago. But why are people scared of hypnosis? Why does the very word hypnosis make some people worry? I know lots of times I'll go into places and people say, "What do you do for a living?" I tell them I'm a hypnotherapist, and they won't even look me in the eyes. They say, "Oh, really?" And first they're like, "So what do you do for work?" "I do hypnosis." "Oh, okay. What's that like?" you know? Why are people scared of it? Because basically people are scared of the unknown. When you don't understand something, you know little about it, makes you nervous. They're scared of it because of, I guess, the way the media has portrayed it for many years. You think of that evil hypnotist, going like this and rays coming out of their eyes, or the person under control, they're like this, and you're making them act like a chicken, or so that's one thing, is I guess you could say the mesmer type thing, the evil hypnotists, taking control of people's minds. Matter of fact, throughout the years, you may have heard stories from time to time of, I know I had someone call me, actually it was a radio station from Australia a few years ago, asking me about a robbery that occurred where supposedly someone came in and hypnotized the teller and walked out with all kinds of money. So they called me, of course, because they went through, the internet, Googled hypnosis, found the American School of Hypnosis, and asked me my take on it. So you think about these things, you think about, well, this guy robbed a bank with hypnosis, and this one did a crime with hypnosis. Then you have movies like The Manchurian Candidate, where people were, by the cue of a word over the telephone, they were turned into assassins with hypnosis. All this makes people worry. Now remember, this is Hollywood, and even with the robbery, did it really happen with hypnosis? Was the teller, working on the inside, something that they had planned in advance? You never know. So I'd like to correct some of these misconceptions for you right now. Hypnosis is not this scary thing where people are going to be controlling your mind. I know some people think that in hypnosis, you're going to find out my deepest, darkest secrets. Clients are afraid of this, at least ones that don't know anything about hypnosis, until you explain to them what it is. They're afraid that you're going to find out their credit card numbers, maybe that they have some odd behaviors that they don't want their spouse to know about. Maybe that they lied about something, or they might slip and say something embarrassing on hypnosis. Some of them, not a lot, but you hear this occasionally, some of them are afraid that they may be taken advantage of under hypnosis. Okay, so these are all things that people think. They think they're in this kind of trance. This is why, for those of you that know me, I don't like the word trance, because it denotes this under control. The other word I don't like is under. Are you under? All hypnosis is being open to suggestion, okay? You're using your imagination and following the words that the person's saying, that the hypnotist is saying. So you're not under. It's no kind of uncontrollable trance that you can't get out of. You can be in the deepest state of hypnosis, and I've had people deep enough to be able to operate on them doing comedy or something. They could open their eyes and get in the car and drive away. Now, don't let them, okay? But they don't even realize that they're in hypnosis once they're open their eyes, and you can talk to them, and they're talking just like you or I. So there's no out of control, under type thing. In hypnosis, you're open to suggestion. So it might be a good idea to explain to your clients, and that's the purpose of the preliminary in hypnosis, explain to them what hypnosis is and what it isn't, just in case they're scared like this. It might even be a good idea to do a little bit of that explanation on your website, letting people know other words of hypnosis are guided imagery, guided meditation, imagination training, suggestion. Okay, for example, if you wanted to put a video, let somebody know that if I cut a lemon in half right now and took that lemon and squeezed it, and you saw the juice dripping down, going down my arm, spattering all over the place, and your mouth started to water, There's not really a lemon there, but just because I'm talking about it, your mouth starts watering. I got the suggestion across to you. That's hypnosis. I wasn't controlling your mind. I wasn't saying, water your mouth right now. Okay. It just kind of happened. And that's what hypnosis is all about. So it's important, I think, today, especially, to be able to educate people to what hypnosis is. It isn't this scary thing done by a bunch of old, sinister type people, all secretive. It's something that's very understandable. It's something that's being taught everywhere. It's being open to suggestion. Hypnosis is used in schools, it's used in church, it's used in politics, it's used everywhere, especially in sales. So if it was that scary, people wouldn't leave the house because it's being used everywhere. So let people know in your preliminaries, okay, there's a part of when you're doing hypnosis sessions, we teach it in the preliminary part of this session. You're explaining to people, I'm not going to be controlling you. You're not going to be telling me any deep, dark secrets. If I said something that you didn't like, you wouldn't do it. You'd simply open your eyes and say, I don't want to do that, or I don't want to talk about that. There's no control making you keep your eyes open. And it's important, another reason it's important to explain this to people is because if you tell people that, oh, you're going to be in this trance and all this, sometimes they're going to come out of hypnosis and they're going to say, you know, I could hear everything you said. I must not have been in hypnosis, because if I was in a trance, I wouldn't have heard you. It's important to let people know that in hypnosis, not everyone's the same. You may hear every word I say, and that's fine. You may not hear. You may hear me a little bit, go into la la land, almost like falling off into a dream state, and you might come back, and you might be thinking about what you're going to have for lunch or dinner, and come back, and it doesn't matter whether you hear me or not, because the subconscious mind always hears and always pays attention. So, inform your people on the website, in person, that hypnosis is not scary. You're not going to be under anyone's control. You are in complete control in your session, and you won't do anything that you don't want to do that's against your nature or your standards. I hope that helps you with some of your clients, and if you have any other questions that you'd like answered to be able to help you with your practice, or just questions about hypnosis in general, please let us know, and we'll do other videos just like this to explain it. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and have a great day. Bye-bye.